Hey guys, hello, Multi here. Um, yeah, today, I want to show you the Hearthstone deck that is the strongest at the moment. No doubt about it, it's Beast Hunter, XL Beast Hunter if you want to be exactly, because it's a 40 card deck. Um, yeah, what should I say about it? It's taking completely over the meta, only in the Legend top 1000. It's not that obnoxious, so definitely you can play other decks all around the ladder, especially if you are a high legend player. But if you're only thinking about climbing the ranks as good as possible till the next patch, and in this patch, definitely other decks get buffed. Will Beast Hunter get nerfed? I'm not so sure about it because I think it's more the weakness of the other decks than the strength of Beast Hunter. But you never know. The deck could get definitely nerfed. So don't get me wrong. I would maybe not create. There are no 10 legendaries inside, but I just give the example. I would not create 10 legendaries to create a deck if I don't have them already, because with the next patch there will be things change because the deck is just too strong all over the ladder. But today I want to show it to you anyways, because if you are interested in climbing, the patch is coming earliest next week, so you have minimum 1 week more time to climb with that deck. So just go for it. It's here, Beast Hunter. I call it just Beast Hunter, XL Beast Hunter, but like I said, there's Prince Renatal inside. The deck has no new cards inside. That means nothing from the mini set. Mini set was pretty bad, to be honest, but okay. Everybody has his own opinions. I want to go quick over the cards. After the talk about the deck, there will be one match. I think the match was against Relic Demon Hunter, if I can remember right. It was today in the morning. So, yeah, it was against the Relic Demon Hunter. I don't play a lot of Hearthstone at the moment, but it doesn't mean anything bad. It's just, World of Warcraft Classic started, the Wrath of the Lich King expansion, so I'm just there. Have a lot of things to do, but it will also change in a few, I guess. But I'm still very interested in Hearthstone, and I want to produce content as well there, so no worries about it. Let us go over it. What makes the deck so strong? The deck makes so strong that it has, for every situation, something, in my opinion. You can have a very, very strong early game with the Badigest, Iron Deep Drop, Peasant, and also K9tron. You can have an awesome transition into the mid game with things like the Spirit Poacher, with the Wild Spirits, for sure with the Harpoon Gun. And with that, you can transition awesome into the late game. That means you know what I mean with late game with Hydrolodon, with the Mountain Bear and stuff like this. You can also go maybe for very early Red King or stuff like this. And you have a late game. You have a very strong late game with the Devourer, with King Crush as a finisher, with the Wing Commander, no explanation needed, and with the Sayadin Afrius. So the deck has everything. Uh, so even from hand, you have damage with the Sayadin Afrius, for example. That is crazy. You have buffs. What you don't have, maybe I would say you don't have a lot of removal. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, you have like no removal in this deck. Is it needed? It's hard to say. I mean, yeah, okay, you have the Beaststalker Tavish that you can have here two secrets. You know, the secret that makes them 3 damage to all the enemy minion. That could be a removal, but okay, that's it. Let us go a little bit quick over the cards one by one, but like I said, in a fast-paced turn, because the deck is not something super brand new. But I want to motivate the people. Just play it if you want to climb the ranks. We will go after the card overview to Hearthstone replay, and then you can see what's going on there. Badigest, super strong early card, also awesome in the mulligan. Same for the Iron Deep Drop, same for the Peasant. You know, Peasant in some matchups is pretty useless, but okay, mostly it's good. The Frenzied Fangs, not tracking, okay, yeah. Doggy Biscuit, also good for trading if you need rush. Frenzied Fangs, super strong if infused. K9tron, in my opinion, still a good mulligan. I think some people say you should not mulligan for it, but I think it is a good card for the mulligan. Depends a little bit, like I said what ranks you play, but for me it's a very nice card for the mulligan as far as I can say. Spirit Poacher, very good card. Harpoon Gun, very good card. So yeah, Harpoon Gun, I don't guess no explanation needed for what's going on with that card. Spirit Poacher, Summon a Dormant Random Wild Seed, also very nice synergy with the Wild Spirits. Prince Rantal, you know why it's inside. Ramming Mount, very good buff. That can lead to a very strong early game if you bring a peasant down, if you bring an Iron Deep drop down. They cannot kill it. You can maybe buff it. You can maybe buff it with a Doggy Biscuit or and a Ramming Mount. Crazy things can happening with just one of these low minions here, low cost minions. Wild Spirit, very strong card. Asharan Saber, only one time in the deck. You know why? Because you usually only want to draw it once. You can also have here the option to draw the Red King, what would be definitely good. So it's the choice between Asharan Saber or Red King that you're drawing with your pet collectors. Blade Master Okani, nice interruption. And you have the card for sure for free. Auralon, summon one of each Dormant Wild Seed, very strong card. And you know, with the Wild Spirits, again, very nice synergy. Barracuda Bane, it's a nice draw, and you know the spells that you were drawing because it's a 1, 2, and 3 mana spell. Pet Collector, no explanation needed when you play Beast Hunter. The Red King, for me, one of my fave cards, and not because it's so super strong. I think it's strong, but it's just a very nice designed card. I mean, everything about it, from the artwork starting over the power that it has. It's not too strong. It's just nice design. Beaststalker Tavish, very good hero card. Can swing games around with the 2 secrets for sure. Then we come to Huntsman Altimore. Sometimes a little bit hard to infuse 8 for sure. I mean, we're talking about 8, not 4, 5, 6, 8. That's a lot. If you don't have the card, maybe it's one of the cards that you could let outside, but it's a very, very strong, how should I call it? Yeah, I think it's already the late game, early late game maybe, especially if you have infuse 8, it's just crazy. With 4 is already fine. Don't wait always for 8, also take it with the 4. For only 1 makes no sense. So if it's not infused, then it's a little bit senseless, the card. If you don't have the card and want to try the deck, I think you can try it without Huntsman Ultimo. I don't have a recommendation what you should put inside, but I think you would find something. Hydrolodon, especially with Harpoon Gun, crazy. Mountain Bear, especially with Harpoon Gun, crazy. Devourer, because of how the meta is right now, Devourer got even stronger, and it's super strong in this deck. Also because getting in this deck 4-5 infused with the small minions that you have here, with the Frenzied Fangs, with the Sharon Saber that you usually want that it's getting killed, with the Spirit Poucher things, with the Wild Spirits. I mean, very easy to stack to 5. King Crush, very good finisher. Also very strong with the Harpoon Gun, and also very strong when it's getting drawn with the Sunken Saber, and then, you know, a Sharon Saber, Pet Collector, Sunken Saber, and then go on. Wing Commander Ickman, super crazy turn 9, also turn 10 for sure. With the coin maybe on turn 8, but usually you don't have the coin so long, but so it's just a board fill for you usually. Summon a beast from your deck. It's not like you have a small beast, so the smallest beast that you have in your deck is the Asharan Saber. Yeah, and when you see here, summon a beast from your deck and give it rush. If it kills a minion this turn, repeat. Awesome. Syed and Aphrius, no explanation needed. If you play a deck that is 40 cards, if you play a deck that can infuse to, let me say, 10 plus, then I think Sire is always worth. That's the explanation about the deck. Like I said, you will see a game from the deck after I'm done with the explanation. And now I want to show you here super quick the rankings. Last 3 days, we could also last 7 days. It looks the same, so we just stay last 3 days. Diamond, Full Legend. Why? Because it's a big player base, and I would say, don't get me wrong, it's also fine when you play bronze, silver, or gold, or whatever. But I would say diamond through legend, these people are putting a lot of effort into the game. They understand the game. That's why I usually try to go as big as possible, but also as high as possible. Because legend top 1000, there's so less players, 1000, or with the 3 servers, then it's 3000. And you see it looks here completely different. That has this special reason, because here you can more go for certain decks. I guess the Highlander Paladin is maybe just good against Beast Hunter, but like I said, let us go Diamond through Legend. You can see here there's like nearly a 3% difference from the first place to the second place. That's a lot, because usually you see more. There's usually like this between the decks, like 0.5%, 0.1, not even 0.1, 0.5%, not even 0.5%, 0.1%. So usually small spaces between the decks, and there's a 3% win rate to the second place. So the deck is just crazy. Changing nothing here for sure for just one day. Let us go to Legend. Okay, he is already changing, but you can see still in a very good place the deck. So my opinion, Diamond 4 to 1, same. Okay, here's just 2%, but okay, I can say, yeah, here nearly 4% Platin. So as lower as you go, as crazier as the distance. Let us go here. Let us go to dig into the deck matchups, and you will see here green. What is not green? Blessed Priest. How often you face a Blessed Priest? Pretty rarely, I would say. You can see Blessed Priest 42%. That's still winnable, but definitely good favorite for the Blessed Priest. And Spooky Mage, but it's just 47%. That means it's nearly 50-50. So, what does it mean? Go for it. Green. The deck is easy to play. So like 80-85% of his learning curve you can have in one day. The last 10-15%, like with most decks, you need a little bit to accommodate to the enemy decks, opponent decks. But it's, in my opinion, easy to play. Don't get me wrong, decision making as high as you go, as hard as it is, like always, also with other decks that are more easy to play. But I would definitely say that Beast Hunter, the most important thing is try to play on curve. Yeah, that's not a real advice, but in this deck especially important. If you play Beast Hunter on curve, it's nearly, like I said, nearly unbeatable, close to unbeatable. That's just an awesome deck. For me, also makes a lot of fun, so my recommendation, go for it. You will see a game against the Demon Hunter right now after the talk. Have fun, guys. See you. Bye-bye. So let us see how good Hunter is at the moment. I mean, I guess we all know it. Sorry here for the... Just one game here. Demon Hunter. Okay. Go for the 1 mana guy for sure. Nice, Kinainotron gives us a very good second turn. Hello. I don't play so much Hearthstone at the moment. I'm more into Wrath Classic, WoW Classic, but yeah, we'll definitely start now to rank for that month. Yeah, that's a good card for next turn, definitely. But could have been definitely better. I have my work headset still on. Okay. Alright, that looks good for us. I don't have so much knowledge about Demon Hunter at the moment. I could not even say exactly which version is he playing. Okay, seems like he has not the best hand. I mean, we have here a decent card draw in a second, and not the next turn, but after the next turn. Okay, that's not so bad for us, because I anyways wanted to play this if I not draw something that is changing my mind about it. I risk it. Well, what means risk? That's not a risk, but... If he has a board clear, then the good thing is the Devour would be infused. And anyways, we get this and the bow done. Okay. Okay. It's good for us. Okay. 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 Looks pretty good for us. Just on turn 5, and you see I don't even have the harpoon gun and the mountain bear thing, the hydrolodon. I just play the cards that I got. I play them on curve. That makes it a very strong deck. Okay, he's throwing a lot of cards, but he has no mana anymore, so I think he is done. Or yeah, okay, all right. And yeah, we can finish him here. GG, my friend. Good game. Like I said, I just started this week, so I'm starting from browser 10 here. You know how it is every month here in Hearthstone. That showed you how good a deck is. The deck guide is coming before this video, so enjoy it. See you.